Hey guys, Amy here. I have a very interesting topic to share with you guys today. Well, I'm going to start from the beginning, okay? I was in an international chat line today, around 2 in the morning. I was bored, and came across a man who was asking people, he was like, hey, does anybody want to hear me commit suicide? And I'm like, no, dude, don't do that. It's not worth it. You know, I've been there. I've been depressed. I've been hospitalized. And, you know, it's just not worth it, dude. Don't kill yourself. And I was on the phone with him, like, in the private room for, like, 3 hours trying to talk him out of it. He was hyperventilating and everything. He was just, like, going crazy. And I'm just like, oh my god, I've, like, had it with this dude. He's just, you know, but he was crazy, clearly mentally unstable, and what I'm about to tell you is very shocking. This is serious. I have a very, very, very large doubt in my mind that this was fake, because it sounded very real, it sounded very legit. The way he was talking, the way he was acting about the situation, it just couldn't lead me to believe that I wasn't, you know, that he was bullshitting me. But he admitted to me eventually. I made him. I asked him like 50 million times, you know, why are you trying to commit suicide? What happened? What did you do? What did somebody else do to you? Did you hurt somebody? And he was like, yes. And I said, oh, did you touch somebody sexually? And he said, yes. And he was like, I'm not comfortable with telling you straight up, so go ahead and guess. I said, did you know, I already got the point that he touched somebody sexually, so I guess he raped them. And then eventually he came out and told me that he strangled this person. And I asked, I said, who is this person? He says it's his stepdaughter. He was afraid to let her go because he had molested her, and he was afraid that she was going to tell somebody and he would go to jail. So he murdered her. He said, I still have the body. What should I do? I don't want to turn myself in. I just want to kill myself. And I said, dude, you should really turn yourself in. You need help. You're mentally ill. There's something wrong with you. I just couldn't believe that he did this to his stepdaughter. Like, who could do this to anybody? She was 7 years old. 7 years old. And he said, could you turn me in for me, because I'm too coward to do it. He was like, turn me in, please. He told me he lived in Portland. His 7-year-old stepdaughter, her mom already reported her as a missing person. And he said, basically that his name was Brandon Jepperson. He was 36 years old. And that he murdered his stepdaughter, who was 7 years old, and he had her in his basement. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. But it was very real. It was very realistic, very legit. So, after he told me his last name, he kind of broke out in like another hyperventilating stage, and then he just hung up the phone. Again, this was on the chat line, so I was unable to get his phone number and call him back, so we just completely got disconnected. So, I called, this is the thing, I called my local police department, and I got transferred to Oregon Police Department, Portland, Oregon Police Department, I believe it was. And the first time they transferred me to a suicide, I explained all of this, and they were like, okay, well, ma'am, there's nothing we can do because you didn't provide us with enough information. I mean, how many people with the name Brandon Jepperson murder their 7-year-old daughter in Portland, Oregon? That's absolutely ridiculous. How can you not find her if she's reported as a missing person? For one, that was the first thing that upset me. And then the second thing, holy shit, they transferred me to a frickin' suicidal tip line. Like, come on, dude, this is a 7-year-old girl we're talking about that was murdered. Who gives a fuck about that dude's life after that, you know? Like, I was sitting on the phone with this dude trying to talk about suicide, and then I find out that he killed his stepdaughter. Oh my god, just whatever, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so they transferred me to a suicide tip line. That should be publicized, and that should be dealt with, because that was pathetic. That dispatcher was retarded. Anyway, yeah, so I've been up all night dealing with this. I finally got a hold of the right place. I left a message for the detective, and hopefully somebody can find some more information on this and figure out who this man is, where he lives, and, you know, justify this whole situation. This man deserves to be in jail. He killed a 7-year-old girl and raped her. Come the fuck on. Oh my god, I'm so stressed out. I've been up all night. It is 10:35 in the morning. I've been up since, oh my god, yesterday. So, yeah, Zena signing off. By the way, if anybody has any additional information on this man, please report it. Please. I greatly appreciate it. Like, anyone in Portland, Oregon, if you know anything about this, about 7-year-old girl missing, Brandon Jepperson, please report it. Please piss it out. Thank you.